All right, so in this video, I wanted to talk about whether you should farm normal mode or hard mode. And now, in general, so if you want to go see on the Discord, they have a pinned guide and it will go through as far as how much gold you can generate per each of these stages, as well as the approximate run time for the stages. This will vary depending on what slime you're using. It does depend, like if you're using Willer, and using the like Cell Source Talisman to try and generate increased gold. Really, Willer's only going to be effective through stages 1 through 9. Even 9 can get a bit tougher. I mean, you have to have them leveled up pretty far and have stuff going with the Tower of Elements too to make that viable. But after stage 9 on normal mode, stage 10 through 12, you really are going to have to switch over to Yolanda, Nepris, someone else who can just deal more damage, tankier, just a better slime overall to progress through those stages. And then hard mode, the first couple stages, you can work Willer into a team, but you're going to be trying to just focus on using higher, more powerful damage slimes. So I did look through the guide, kind of did some of my own math and generated the gold per second. Just looking at all the stages in general, you're really going to want to farm the normal mode. And that's just because it is going to produce more gold per second. So for instance, stage 8 on normal mode, assuming I'm using Willer, watching an ad at the end to get that 1.5 times gold for my run, I was getting about 290 gold per second throughout that run. To comparable, if I were to clear stage 5 on hard mode, I was getting like 280 gold per second, so normal did edge that out. If I actually was able to clear stage 6 on hard mode, I get 295 gold per second, but stage 6 on hard mode is really gnarly and hard to get through. And then even if you jump to stage 9 on normal mode, you're actually going to be farming like 301 gold per second. So in general, normal mode just is better for farming gold. It does that a lot more efficiently across the board. One key thing to note is stage 10 and 11 on normal mode. You'll also be able to start being able to farm the Dragon Slayer and Death equipment. So aside from the gold generation, you're going to really want to farm these two stages for that as well, just because it's going to help you get, those full Dragon Slayer and Death sets. As far as when you would want to even farm hard mode, in general, you just want to farm normal mode. But say you had everything you could spend your gold on maxed out, so your talents, Tower of Element upgrades, you also have to go through in your Slime Village, and then you're going to have to, your Fountain of Prayer, max that out, Blacksmith, max that out just by forging equipment. So that's going to take a lot of your gold by just forging equipment, getting that all the way leveled up. And then at that point, if you don't really have any other use of gold and you want to go to hard mode, you can, because hard mode is better at getting you just being able to farm mythic equipment. And that's just because hard mode has a chance to drop good equipment instead of just common equipment, like all the normal stages do, which that good equipment, essentially each piece of good equipment counts as 3 common pieces of equipment. You can get multiple pieces of good equipment within the same hard mode run. And so that's really the only point you want to be farming hard mode. If you've maxed out all your gold stuff and you're just trying to farm that mythic equipment, realistically, you've already probably gotten your equipment to +3, but if you hadn't, it can be helpful for getting your equipment to mythic +3 and then dismantling extra mythics and just getting a bunch of mythic runes as well. But that's really the only reason you want to do that. In general, you should just be probably just farming these normal stages. But thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions.